ابن سينا شيخ الملحدين، لأن ابن سينا يرى أن الله لا يعلم الجزئيات.
الجهل الكبير في مسائل الفيزياء، ولا أحب أن نسميها الطبيعة. ينبغي للإخوة تعدل اسم الطبيعة على مسائل الفيزياء، لأن كلمة
have not you seen how the Lord spread the shadow? In Arabic it says no, the Arabic says he extend the shadow. Okay, how Allah he extend the shadow? Is the shadow is something to extend? Can we extend the shadow?
Yes, because it extends in the noon. In
what? My friend, there's nothing. It's called shadow. To extend the shadow. The shadow is just a reflection of light. This is a stupid statement. The Quran saying that the shade is something Allah he extended, but the fact is not extended. What shade is extended? Just change the source of the light, and then we have a new shadow. Correct?
Yes.
And depend how close, how strong it is,
the shade will be different. This is stupid statement.
As long you are talking about this, do you know where the sun goes every day?
In the muddy pool, something.
Okay, so how you say to me the Quran have science, and the Quran says that the sun set in the murky water?
No, I don't believe in that, because.
So what do you mean don't believe? No, hold on. You believe in this, but you don't believe in that. The Quran is one book.
No, I don't think that's the truth, because the muddy pool thing is completely false. I just want to know if this is right, because this is one of the
none of their claim is right and it's false. You can read my books. I have 2 books, not only exposing the lies about miracles in the Quran, they're giving you a lot more beyond the Muslim ability even to know about the religion. So all of these things is a lie. And here we go. I will give you another opportunity. Give me different lie they give it to you about science.
Because they sometimes say that in the Quran it says the sperm of a man comes from the midrib. I think that's completely false, and that's a false statement.
No, give me something is convincing for you. Don't tell me that something is not convincing for you. Something you think maybe it is possible to be right, to be true.
This one was convincing. The previous one I just gave you, it was convincing for me.
I mean, come on, my friend. You said you are 21 years old. You are
choose anything you want just to show you how stupid what they claim about science. Their science is nothing but a fabrication.
Evolution
for me, because
okay, as long as Zakir Naik he spoke about evolution, like what? Do you remember anything he said?
No, I don't think he was convincing about evolution, because I studied a lot about evolution in class 12, and it doesn't seem to correlate.
No, actually the Quran teach about evolution, but in the wrong direction. As an example, the Quran claimed that Allah he made the Jews because they broke the Sabbath, pigs and monkeys. So Quran teach that Allah he transformed human into animals. Those who believe in the evolution, the atheists, the way they believe in it, they believe in the opposite. That we as a human, we are coming from ancestors who used to be something else, correct? So here, if you read in the Quran, chapter 2, it says that those Jews, because they did transgressed in the matter of the Sabbath, Allah, He cursed them and He made them monkeys and pigs. And now, ask yourself here about this logic. Allah, He will make the Jews, or He made the Jews already pigs and monkeys for breaking the Sabbath.
Isn't Allah stupid for not making somebody
rape a woman a pig or a monkey? I mean, which one is more harmful? Somebody doing fishing in Saturday. The story here is about a bunch of Jews that did fishing in Saturday. So who more deserve a harmful punishment? Someone he raped a child, or someone did fishing in Saturday? What do you think?
In the Christian perspective, it is
no, I'm not talking about Christian perspective. Forget about Christians, Jews, Hindus. I'm a human being. You are as a human being. If somebody rape a child, you have two people, they commit a crime. One of them fishing in Saturday, and the other one he rape a child. Which one deserve a severe punishment? Okay, so why Allah did not make one person in this earth who rape a child a pig or a monkey? But yet those who they did fishing in Saturday, He made them pigs and monkeys.
I mean, how stupid this story is.
Right?
Yes.
This is a story does not even fit for kids. Even kids who they are 6 years old, they will not believe it. And until now, Jews, they are fishing in Saturday. So why Allah is not making pigs no more? The Jews now, they have even festivals in Haifa, in Israel, for gays and lesbians, and they do it in Saturday. Where is Allah? So for fishing in Saturday, Allah made those all the Jews who exist in this island, He made them pigs and monkeys just because they broke the Sabbath and they fish in Saturday because they are hungry?
No.
It's a stupid religion.
It's a masterpiece. They're scientists, they're physicists, they're chemists, and they call it
all of this is fabrication. All of this is fabrication. Nothing there is truthful. Nothing there is truthful. You know, like I saw once a conference, they invite somebody, his name is Dr. Moore something, and they told him the Quran says that Allah, He made the egg like a leech, but the Quran never spoke about the egg and never spoke about leech, the insect. The Quran claimed that the sperm transform into a congealed blood. So they lie in the translation in that conference, and they make this guy, I don't know if he is honest or not, but they gave him a translation which is far away from the translation, and he said this is fit with science. But the fact the Quran never said that, and we can open the verse right now, and you will see that the Quran is a stupid book. What is your education about how the human being is a production happened? Do you know?
Yes, it happens from the testis, human testis, male testis.
All right, look at this here. And we made the nutfa. We made the nutfa. Nutfa is a sperm into a clot. Is that what science teach? No. So that in that conference, the one I saw in the video, they gave him a false translation. They did not say to him the nutfa became a clot, which is a congealed blood. Does it say in front of you from the Muslim translation a congealed blood?
It says nutfa into a clot.
Yeah, and then we make it what? And what we make the clot? A
piece of the coagulated blood.
Okay, but so this is talking about. But the nutfa itself became what? Became a dead blood. Is that scientific?
No.
And if there is any stage in the human being process of production that you will be a dead blood? However, Muhammad he claimed in different chapter in the Quran, chapter 86 verse number 6 and 7, that women have a sperm too, and the sperm of the women is coming from the back, from the ribs of the women, and the sperm of the man is coming from the backbone.
You see it? Okay. Is that scientific? Or this is stupid? No.
Muhammad in the hadith, he said that if a man have orgasm first, the baby will be a boy, and the woman have orgasm first, the baby will be a girl. Is that scientific?
I heard that from a bit scientific YouTube channels also.
Is that scientific?
I have never heard about it, but I heard someone say about it because
No, my friend, the gender of the baby have nothing to do, and the look of the baby and the existence of the baby have nothing to do with the woman having orgasm at all, because the woman, she have orgasm or she don't have orgasm, she can still deliver a child if she have sex.
Is that correct? Okay. Yeah. So what does have to do with this is stupid.
They claim that women have a sperm and it's yellow and thick, and man have a sperm, it's white and thick. Sorry, the woman is yellow and thin, and the man is white and thick. And this is absolutely false, because women, they don't have a sperm. And it doesn't matter who have orgasm first. The gender is about the sperm, the semen. When one semen goes, that semen is going to make the decision. The semen itself will make decision what the
40 or 50 days. Do you see the screen? Yes, I see. Okay, is that scientific or this is stupid?
No, it says the man's water is thickened. I don't see the verse you just said.
Okay, now what do you see? Do you see
No,
it
I don't
now?
see it. Okay. Means for 40 or 50 days or 40 nights.
Is that correct, or this is a lie?
It's a lie, because it's 9 months or 10 months. 9 months.
One lie will make me what? Will make me a liar. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay, Muhammad is a liar.
BBC website speaking about Muslim scientists and what they provided for the world. And I find it very funny and very stupid idea to prove
a religion through such a thing, because if this is the way we prove who is right in the idea of belief, that's mean the Christians will be the major, and I think maybe the Jews will be one of the favorite. I mean, the Jews, they have an amazing number of how many scientists, which provided a lot of discoveries and scientific discovery. And Muslims will be always at the list, at the end of the list. So if we can find 5, 6, 7, 8 from the Muslims, then what about the millions we will find from other belief, including the Buddhas, the Chinese, etc. But just to show you how silly this argument is, none of those, they call them Muslim scientists, as we see on the screen, none of them is a Muslim. If I go right now to YouTube, I will find tons of Islamic videos made by the scholars saying those are kuffar, they are atheists, they are against Allah, they are etc. Let us take a look. Here in front of us, as you see, there's a collection of videos, and all of them, they are saying the same. Those are kuffar, mulhid, atheist. Let us see, just to give you an idea.
ابن سينا شيخ الملحدين لأن ابن سينا يرى أن الله لا يعلم الجزئيات. Ibn Sina is the sheikh of all criminals, because he believed that Allah do not know, which means Allah is ignorant, he cannot be God. So you made him a Muslim. You made a guy, Ibn Sina, you made him a Muslim. He believed that Allah do not know, which means Allah does not exist. Continue. شيخ الملحدين.
خوارزمي هذا برضك مع الرغم من جهد الكبير في مسائل الفيزياء ولو أحب أن نسميها الطبيعة، ينبغي ان الاخوه تعدل اسم الطبيعه على مساله الايه؟ الفيزياء. لان كلمه الطبيعه لها مدلولات الحاديه.
And he's talking now about al-Khwarizmi, how al-Khwarizmi, his teaching is all about being atheist, not about being Muslim.
يقول السائل: ما قول العلماء في ابن سينا والفارابي؟
What the scholars, Islamic scholars, they say about Ibn Sina and al-Farabi, very well-known scientists. The Muslim, they call them Muslims, but look what the scholars they say. Listen carefully.
ابن سينا والفارابي هؤلاء من الفلاسفة المتقدمين، وكلامهم ليس من الإسلام في شيء، ونسبتهم للإسلام أو فلاسفة الإسلام هذا قول باطل وتزوير.
Those names or those are philosophers from the past, and anyone who claims that they are Muslims, this is a fabrication, this is a deception, and this is a false statement. They have nothing to do with Islam, and they never taught about Islam, and they are not Muslims.
وتلميس ابن سينا والفارابي أقوالهم منكرة، هي أقوال لو
Their teaching is totally rejected. What
قال أحد بعضها لأجمع على تكفيره. ابن سينا هذا
The scholars, they agree, all of them, that they must be kuffar. They must be considered kuffar. They aren't Muslims. This guy again, he's attacking Ibn Sina.
هذا مذهبه مذهبا قرمطيا باطنيا خبيثا. ابن سينا
Ibn Sina is filthy. He is a khabith. He is a qurmati. Qurmati is the one who destroyed the Kaaba, and he was screaming to Allah saying, "What is your birds, you liar? What is the birds who protect the Kaaba?" So, I mean, there's tons of videos showing you that all those who they claim their names, they speak about them, they are not Muslims and they have nothing to do with Islam. So all those who they call them Muslim scientists, they are not Muslim scientists. But because you have a bankruptcy, you try to make them scientists. Okay, let's see.
شهادة تقدير بس مش ليا. شهادة تقدير بس مش ليا. شهادة تقدير يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات. اقرأ حينما وعاها طبية والخارزمية. الأخ ما عادش داير على الخارزمي. كده الخارزمي ده متنيل برضه. وابن سينا طبعا داير على ابن سينا بس. الأخ مش عارف إلا ابن سينا. الخارزمي هذا برضك مع الرغم من جهد الكبير في مسائل الفيزياء ولا أحب أن يسمىها الطبيعة.
Again, it's the same, attacking Al-Khwarizmi, attacking Ibn Sina, and the guy sent him a letter saying Al-Khwarizmi said, Ibn Sina said. He says, what, you are stuck with those are not, they are not Muslims. So here you see the fabrication, how they try to make Islam as a good religion by people who did, even they are not Muslims, and the Muslims consider them as kuffar. And there's tons of videos, as you see, proving that point. However, let us see, as long you are a person who you try to prove to us that Islam brought something by quoting for us names who they are rejected and they are not Muslims, but yet you call them Muslims. But let us say, for the sake of argument, all those you showed me in the pictures, all of them, they are truly Muslims, which is not, as we showed you. But let us say this is true. What does this have to do with the religion? We have tens of millions of Christian scientists, Buddha scientists. Actually, the Jews, if you compare the Jews, their number, population, to the number of scientists, they will beat everybody. Because in many ethnic group, maybe you will have a scientist, one from every million. But when it's come to the Jews, actually, the number of scientists of Jews are scary. But what does this have to do with religion? What about you show me Dr. Muhammad as an example? Muhammad Rasulullah, the Messenger of Allah. Who is better for you? Al-Khwarizmi, Ibn Sina, Al-Farabi, who all of them, they deny Allah in many ways. And they try their smart ways so they will not be killed. Or the Prophet of Allah who have a PhD in biology. As an example, let us go. Aren't you proud about the Prophet of Allah teaching Christian prince how to avoid having a son which is looking like him? You know, the reason I did not get married until now, because I'm afraid that my son will look like me. You do not know how I look like, right? I look really scary. And which is good. The message of Allah said, the man water is thick and white, and the women water is thin and yellow. Whichever of them comes first, the child will not resemble the parents. Dr. Muhammad, he teaches us now how to choose the look of the child. The one who comes first, he will decide. That's amazing. That is science. Who need this Ibn Sina? Who need al-Khwarizmi? What about this? The Prophet of Allah is teaching us where the sun goes every day. As you see, I was sitting behind the Messenger of Allah who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where they set? I replied, Allah and His Apostle know best. He said, it's set in a spring of boiling water, not warm. Hamiyah. Look here. The Muslims, they lie to us and they say, in the Quran, in chapter 18, where it says that he found the sun, Zulqarnain, he found it sitting in murky water. They say, oh, no, no, no. It sounds like it's appeared to him, but this is not what the Quran is saying and the proof in front of you. The Quran meant literally that really the sun set not in the ocean as they claim. As you see here, it says, in a spring of warm water. Since when a spring is an ocean? It's a spring. Why did he believe in that? Because there's a legend before Islam believed that the sun go and take a shower from hot boiling water, and this is where it got its heat. So the sun goes every day and dump itself inside that boiling water, heat it himself, and go up again. So why they are lying to us, and why you are proud about scientists like Al-Farabi, who is not a Muslim, who believe Allah do not know, while we have the best scientist ever in the world, Prophet Muhammad, who know where the sun set, who knows where the sperm coming from. As an example, Muhammad, he believed that women have a sperm coming from the back, from the ribs, and the men have a sperm coming from the bone. Is that true? This is Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Tafsir means interpretation. Chapter 86, verse number 6 and 7, etc. It says here, according to Dr. Muhammad and his God Allah and his knowledge, that there is a sexual fluid come from the woman and the man, and the sexual fluid, without it the baby will not be created. Okay, until now, okay, we will let it go. And then it says, proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. So my friend, why you want to tell me about Al-Khwarizmi and those scientists when we have the best scientist ever, Allah and His Messenger? Here we go, they discovered that women have a sperm, which is stupid, and it's coming from their chest. Look, exactly the location is the location of the necklace, proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs, the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. All right, and then he decided, and Muhammad says, he quote what Muhammad said, it in the women sperm is yellow in texture, fine in texture, the child will not be born except from both of them, i.e. sexual fluid. So why you are quoting for me the scientists of those who they are not Muslims when we have here the amazing science of Allah? What about God? He think, your God, that there is, where Allah he get the hail from? Do you know where from? Did you watch Avatar movie? In Avatar movie, there's in the movie where there's flying mountains in the space. Exactly what Allah says in the Quran. That Allah, He have mountains of hail, and He break hail from them and He throw it in the ground. Let us see that. Chapter 24, verse number 43. And this is, as you see, Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is not me speaking, so you don't blame me for what you will see in the screen. It says that it's Allah who sent down from heaven, out of mountains, in the heavens. He sent what? He sent hail. He sent hail out of mountains in the heaven, and He strike with it the one He don't like. So when you speak about scientists, why you don't mention that the God from the heaven he sent hail, and he strike with it people, and this hail is coming from mountains, that there are there in heaven mountains where Allah he sent down his hail from. So he break from the mountain hail and he submit at us. Or what about God and his followers believe that Allah he swear by a mountain which is surrounding the earth. It's called Qaf, and this mountain is blue and the sky take its color from it. And how you can surround the earth by a mountain unless the earth is a flat, and that is mentioned in many verses in the Quran. But I think we got the point. The point is I'm trying to say to you, Abdul, instead of being proud about something, like, you know what the Abdul they do, they are proud about, like, somebody is bald and he's proud about the hair of his neighbor. Exactly. So he could not find something good in Islam to be proud about, except those who they are not even Muslims. Jabir ibn Hayyan himself is not a Muslim. Jabir ibn Hayyan have nothing to do with Islam. There's one of two choices. Either he was a Christian or he was Sabia. Everybody know that. Nobody agree actually he was a Muslim. So Muslims, in 10 years, 20 years from now, you will see, they will say that the founder of the of Apple company, he converted to Islam, when the guy, he did not, and he is not. And later they might say even Christian Prince converted to Islam after he died. This is what the Muslims always do. When you have nothing to be proud about, bankrupt, you try to find something to be proud about, and that is the case we see in front of us. So instead of being proud of Muslim scientists who they are not Muslims, what about you speak about Dr. Muhammad, who believe in stupid things like the sperm stay in the women's womb for 50 days? How Prophet Muhammad, actually Dr. Muhammad, he knew that. That's amazing, that the sperm go to the womb and stay in the womb, nice to meet you, womb, for 50, or he's not sure, by the way, he's like 40, 50. Look how honest he is, Muhammad. 40, 50, my friend. The maximum date where sperm can live is 5 days. Muhammad, he just missed 1-0. With this, I want to say thank you, and I'm so proud about Dr. Muhammad and his God Allah and their knowledge, because they beat all science and all scientists. Don't forget to give a like if you like the video, and don't forget to download the video if you like it, and to share it with your friends. And if you are a Muslim or non-Muslim, leave your comment and tell me what you think. Can we prove Islam by Muslims, or we prove Islam by Allah and his messenger? Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and this is how we expose it. Take care.